Hey, future detectives, blood is thicker than water, and sometimes it's a lot more guilty. Welcome back to Deep Dives. Today we're stepping into the icy January of 2068 with Brotherhood in Death, J.D. Robb's 42nd in-death novel. It kicks off when former Senator Edward Mira, powerful, privileged, and missing, is found tortured and ended in an abandoned building. A message is carved into his chest, dedicating the crime to the sisters he betrayed. This is a story of vengeance 40 years in the making, a secret society of elite men who believed they were above accountability, and a case that forces Eve to protect the very system that once failed women just like them. If you haven't read it yet, full spoilers are ahead. This is your complete, ice-cold breakdown of loyalty, legacy, and a love that stands with the powerless. Ready? The circle is drawn. Let's swear justice. The case begins when Senator Edward Mira vanishes. His body is discovered near the Hudson, bound and tortured, with that chilling message carved into his skin. Eve Dallas catches the case and feels the weight of it immediately. Edward was Dr. Mira's cousin, a man with a saintly public image, but a dark, private past. The message points to long-buried wrongs and silenced victims. Soon, a second victim surfaces. Wesley Betts, another Yale fraternity brother from the same elite circle, found in the same horrific state. Then a third, Ethan McDermott. The pattern is clear. The killers are working through a list of 6 men who, over 40 years ago, formed a secret brotherhood that preyed on women with total impunity, using their wealth and connections to crush every accusation. The surviving brothers, powerful judges, CEOs, senators, close ranks, still believing they're untouchable. But the women they harmed never forgot. Now, decades later, 6 survivors have formed their own circle, seeking the justice that was denied to them. Eve's investigation walks a razor's edge. These men deserve punishment, but vigilante action isn't the law she swore to uphold. As she investigates, Rourke quietly funds protection for the remaining targets, grappling with his own anger at the world he was born into and rejected. The perpetrators escalate, kidnapping the final brother, Senator Keene, and sending Eve a live feed. Keene is bound and pleading, while masked women promise the same fate for every man who ever silenced them. The climax detonates in the abandoned Yale clubhouse, the Brotherhood kept as their private playground. Eve storms in with the full squad: Peabody, McNabb, Feeney, and the whole team, while Rourke disables security from the shadows. In a tense standoff, 6 women, now grandmothers, professors, doctors, face Eve with decades of pain in their eyes. They planned every detail, believing the system would never punish the powerful. Eve offers them a choice: surrender and let the law finally work, or force her to take them down. One by one, they lay down their weapons. The surviving brothers are arrested, their crimes exposed, and the victims are finally heard. In the aftermath, Eve and Rourke share a quiet dinner with Dr. Mira. It's not a celebration, but a moment of shared grief and healing. Brotherhood in Death is a searing look at unchecked privilege, a system forced to listen, and a detective who proves that justice isn't about vengeance. How about giving the silenced a voice that echoes louder than the powerful ever could? Thanks for diving deep with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more breakdowns. We'll see you in the next case file.